the man coming.
We be ready.
The man coming.
We be ready.
Will be ready. Steps on land. All right, listen. All right, we back, huh? With Living Life Quartet. Oh, we back. Oh, it's good to see y'all again. Listen, we are back. I'm one of your co-hosts, Junior, also known as HD.
And I'm Lexus. Listen, for this episode of Living Life Quartet, we're going to stay on Highway 6. We're going to make a couple turns right by Navasota and slide on down to Anderson. And we're going to hang out with Dionne and Deliverance.
Give it up. Give it up for him. Give it up. Give it up. Listen, look, we've been knowing these people for calm down. Listen, these are people. Matter of fact, Jackie Calhoun, she also been on Sunday Best. So y'all might remember from that. Some of y'all was Sunday Best. Listen, all right, don't forget y'all to like, share, and subscribe. Look, and remember, we about to have a good time.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning back in for another episode of Living Life Quartet. We're here with Dionne and Deliverance. How are y'all today?
We're just fine.
Who do we have in the studio with us?
Well, I'm Dionne. This is Jackie, and this is Alicia, and we're missing one group member, and that's Alion, but he's around somewhere, and we're Dionne and Deliverance.
All right, that's great, guys. I know that you've been singing for a while, or at least Sister Calhoun has Sister Jackie. She's been singing for a while. She's even been on Sunday Best, but how long has this group been singing?
Tonight was our 15th year anniversary, but we've been singing, quite some time. Like, I was 3 and I'm 26 now, so we've been singing a long time. I can't quite keep up with the numbers, but tonight made 15 years for anniversary.
Wow, that's definitely amazing. What made you want to come up with Dionne and Deliverance?
I'm gonna let Mama answer that.
Well, Dionne was around 3 years old and she started singing. And as they grew older, I was getting their harmony together. And after getting their harmony together, they sounded pretty good. Mm-hmm. And then I had a group that I sung with for 30 years. And in singing with them for 30 years, we lost my mom, which was the founder of our group. And I didn't have a group really to sing with, and I had moved away from home. So it was hard for me to get back and forth and commute back and forth. So we decided that we would form a group. And so I went to a church by the name of Missionary Camp Baptist Church, where Pastor Mabel is the pastor. And his first lady, Sister Mabel, told me to take your kids and do what you do and start singing. So I got home and I thought about it, and I was listening to them, and I had their harmony pretty good. I decided, you know what I'll do? I'll name them Dionne and Deliverance. So at first we was the Deliverance of Praise, and then we changed it so the other member has made it in.
Amen.
And and so we decided to name it after we had so many names of deliverances around this area. We decided to tag the Deliverance with the lead singer's name, which is Dionne.
That's amazing. So I know that with, singing for a long time, you being also, when you went to Sunday Best, you were going independent when you went there. You guys didn't go there as a group. And, just as a mom, how was it for you to balance life with, trying to either start a career in the gospel industry along with having a husband and children? I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Well, it was really, the transition would have been great because my kids, they sing. My husband loved singing. And by the way, his birthday is tomorrow, so we're going to salute him for his birthday tomorrow, even though he's gone to be with the Lord. And so it was when my husband found me, I was singing. That's what I was doing, and he loved it so. And when our kids started singing, he got in there and he boosted us. So it wasn't hard for us to just keep it going. And for me, even when I made Sunday Best and went there and came home, it was just like it opened up so many doors for us, and we just started singing together a whole lot more, and we actually went places that we'd never been before.
That's amazing. Now, Dionne, with this being your group with your name in the front, how does that, coincide with, decision making within the group? Because, sometimes it's usually just a manager, but I know you guys don't have an actual manager. It's just you guys.
Well, we try to see what fits everybody's schedule. We actually amongst each other, we see if we want to go there. I mean, it's no me just makes the decisions. Mm-hmm. It's a group thing. Mm-hmm. So if they want to go, we go. If they don't and they have something to do, we don't. Basically, it's a group decision. I never make the decision without consulting them first.
Right, that's amazing. That's definitely how things want to work out together. Sometimes groups fall apart because, there's always one person trying to be more dominant than the other and not letting it be a group thing. And with you guys being siblings, I know sometimes there can always be quarrels that happen at home, and then now you're at rehearsal and you don't even want to sing with them no more. And so how do you guys balance that? How do y'all keep y'all's bond as strong as it is?
Well, we talk every day. Most of us, we sing every day. Sometimes it's just us. We get to the house, maybe once a week, we all gather together and we sing, and singing helps us through. So we've been through a lot of things, and singing helps us. Mm-hmm. And that's how we cope with a lot of things, is singing. Mm-hmm. So that's what we do during the week. Most of the week we're going to get together and we're going to sing a song or something like that.
That's amazing. With you guys being, all of you guys are pretty much in your youth. None of you guys are old and about time for retirement. What? Just count.
Nobody but me.
No, ma'am. You gonna have a cane, walk, whatever you have. We gonna hand you a mic, as long as you can open your mouth.
Nobody but me.
So what I'm saying is, with other groups coming up in the industry and wanting to do what they see you guys get up and do, what seems to be effortlessly, what piece of advice could you offer to them?
Can you repeat that again?
Yes. So for upcoming groups that are wanting to aspire to be either just regular gospel or quartet artists, what kind of advice could you give them to, to have some characteristics or futures to have?
First of all, put God first.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure He is number one, because so many times groups start out, and when they start out, they have this grand idea, mm-hmm. and then once they see it getting hard, then they'll fall by the wayside. But if you keep God first and keep Him in the midst of whatever you're going through, because it's going to be some good and it's going to be some bad, but if you just put Him first, because the Bible says in all thy ways acknowledge Him, mm-hmm. and He will direct you. So with that being said, you have to let God lead you all the way. I mean, their siblings, of course, they've had their ups and their downs. We've had our disappointments, our frowns, and we've had some letdowns as well. Mm-hmm. And not everybody that shake your hand is for you. Mm-hmm. Always remember that whatever you do for Christ, mm-hmm. that's the only thing that's going to last. Whatever you do for Christ, if you're doing it for a show, or if you're doing it for fame or fortune or even money, mm-hmm. you're doing it in vain. Mm-hmm. Because this what we do. It's the genre of music that we sing. Mm-hmm. It's no pay in this. Serving the Lord will pay off. Mm-hmm. That's the pay. Serving the Lord will pay off after a while. Mm-hmm. And so many times we get down, we get discouraged, mm-hmm. we're perplexed in our spirit, mm-hmm. but nevertheless, God sees us through. So with new artists and new people that's coming along, be encouraged and put God first.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, with that being said, putting God first, I haven't been raised into the quartet industry, but I've started to come around and I've been able to just simply watch and observe. And, this question's for Dionne, and you don't have to answer it if it's too personal, but, I've watched you with your health struggles and then still get up and sing and then go home, and then you made a post on Facebook that you're not feeling as well, but then we still see you pressing your way. How is that like for you? What is your mindset when you're knowing that, you're probably having a tough time at home all day, and then you go to sing on Friday or Saturday? How does that make you feel?
Well, singing is my passion, so I sing And these are my biggest supporters is my mom and my sister and my brother. And when I know that they're ready, that makes me get ready. So no matter how I feel that day, when night comes, I'm ready. I'm ready to sing because that's how I get my healing is when I sing. You know, I sing and that's when I start to feel better. It's like I'm in my comfort zone. So no matter what I'm feeling that day, when that night come and I sing, it's like all of that feels like
It's gone away.
it's gone away. So that's how I deal with that.
Said there's so many legends and so many pioneers in this industry that sets the tone and the standard for what we expect from groups when they get up on stage, whether it's just professionalism when they walk into the building and how they present themselves on stage, you know. And I just, you know, when we were thinking about it, like, are those the things that make quartet to us? But what are the things that make quartet to you guys?
Well, I was born and raised in quartet.
Good pocket, Doc.
They used to call it hip slapping. Now they say pocket. Now they say drive. But back when my day, it was that hip slapping music, that old, somewhat of a quartet, barbershop quartet style. And that harmony, that 4-part or 3-part harmony, it's just unbelievable. Just unbelievable. And quartet to me is everything. I'm a quartet baby for life. I've been a quartet. It originated, all singing originated from gospel music. And quartet is just to me, it's on an all-time high. Everybody said it's going down, but it's going up. It's going up for quartet.
Well, thank you guys so much. You know, we're not going to keep you, you know, it's your anniversary. What's your booking information?
You can call me at 979-574-2892, and I will
Probably
leave me a
not
voicemail.
Leave me a voicemail. I might not answer.
Leave me a voicemail.
Leave me a voicemail.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. The one way that and me and Dionne, I'm gonna make sure that she get on this Monday to have to get a hold to us. We will have a Dionne Deliverance timeline. Like okay, this is, you know, and basically her number and my number, and we probably ain't gonna give Alicia number because she be at work most of the time. But you can get a hold of us, like she said, 979-574-2892 or 979-392-2983. I will give you my number, but you ain't gonna answer.
329-2983.
29.
329. You just said 392.
We're gonna put it on the screen. Before y'all leave, can we just ask y'all to sing a little bit of At the Cross? Just
At the cross. At the cross. Where I first saw the light and the burdens of my heart rolled away. Hey, hey, it was there by faith I received my eyesight, and now I am happy all the day.
back, and I enjoyed myself. Did you enjoy yourself?
I had a great time.
I had a good time. Yes, I did. Listen, we out for this episode. Listen, we coming back with more. Y'all stay tuned. Remember to like, share, and
subscribe.
Hey, for your people, for your mama them. Huh? Listen to what I say. Look, I'm glad to see y'all. I'm sad to see you go, but guess what? We coming back. We got more. So stay on
back, in the back.
Listen, we gotta go. We gotta go. We can't stay here. Come.
Stop saying it, Harvey.
Get out. Get off the stage. Turn off the mic.